A humid Lagos night wraps around you like a whispered secret, its neon glow both inviting and deceptive. The warm air clings to your skin as you stand outside an abandoned restaurant on Victoria Island. The facade eerily silent in the midst of the city's unusual clamor. Your heart pounds in your chest, a steady beat of excitement intertwined with a creeping dread that you can't quite shake. Every distant honk, every murmur of late-night traffic seems to echo your inner tumult, urging you to step forward into the unknown. A handsome stranger, a man whose smile promises the allure of luxury and the thrill of forbidden romance, had sent you an invitation to this secret rendezvous. His words had dripped with promises of a night that transcends the ordinary, a glimpse into a world where every desire is met with extravagant indulgence. Yet now, as you stand before the heavy door, doubt shone in your mind like a storm gathering on the horizon. Time seems to slow. The distant hum of the city fades into a muted background, and all that exists is the surreal, heavy silence between you and the stranger. Questions begin to form in your mind, each more urgent than the last. Who is he really? What hidden truth does that gleaming piece of jewelry conceal? And most importantly, what dark secret lurks behind that charming smile? In the flickering light, as you stand on the threshold of what might be an unforgettable night, or a prelude to betrayal, you feel the tension tightening like a coiled spring. The line between anticipation and apprehension blurs, and you sense that you are about to uncover a truth that could shatter the illusion of romance. With every beat of your heart, the mystery deepens, inviting you to step further into a world where every promise holds a price and every secret has a story waiting to be told. You step into the cool Lagos evening with a mix of excitement and caution, a cocktail of dreams and hard-earned wisdom that every savvy woman carries. Tonight, you find yourself in an upscale restaurant, tucked away in Victoria Island. The lights are dim, the space entirely yours, and ostensibly his. A handsome Yoruba man, whose charm seems to light up every corner of Lagos nightlife, greets you with a smile that promises adventure. He claims to have booked the entire restaurant exclusively for you. He pulls out a chair for you with a classic gesture of chivalry, then slowly backs the restaurant door as if to shield you both from the relentless energy of the city outside. For a moment, you let yourself believe that every detail was designed to enchant you. The soft strains of music and the artful lighting create an intimate bubble, and his confident declaration almost convinces you that tonight you might just be the exception. But as you settle in, you begin to notice small yet undeniable clues that tell a different story. He casually places his phone downwards on the table and switches it to vibration mode, a subtle sign of secrecy. And then, as you become absorbed in the ambience, you catch a fleeting glimpse of him reaching into his breast pocket and slipping in his wedding ring. You list these pieces of evidence silently in your mind: the grand promise of exclusive luxury, the careful setting, and the ring that vanishes when you are not watching. In that charged moment, you decide that this evening cannot be taken at face value. Lagos is a city of possibilities, but it's also a city where secrets can hide in plain sight. You start to ask yourself and us, the silent audience. In that moment, the truth slams into you like the sudden downpour of a humid Lagos rainstorm. Cold, unforgiving, and impossible to ignore. The man before you, whose words once painted a future of Parisian shopping sprees, luxurious rides, and the pampered indulgence of Brazilian hairs, is not the free spirit he claimed to be. Instead, he is already tethered to a commitment that he had carelessly cast aside. His feeble attempt to recover the situation, a nervous laugh paired with a dismissive phrase.
I'm single with a touch of marriage.
As your inner questions swirl, the tension in the room builds. A waiter enters with a polite greeting. "Welcome back, sir." The familiar formal address sends a shiver down your spine. With a swift, dismissive gesture, the man bats his eyelid at the waiter and momentarily shuns him, as if signaling that you are not meant to know everything. Before you can find the words to question him further, his phone buzzes again. It is just a work call, he insists, when you request that he answer it. But work calls on a Saturday should be casual and harmless, you think. Unable to contain your skepticism, you insist he picks up the call. The confident facade cracks immediately when his wife's voice comes through on the other hand, softly but firmly saying, "Tunde, the children are asking after you. Please come home." Echoes hollowly against the heavy weight of his broken vows. When you gently but firmly urge him to produce the ring, hidden away in his breast pocket, he produces it with a casual flick of his wrist, as if it were a trivial accessory, rather than the sacred symbol it once was. "It is just a ring," he mutters, his tone betraying a resignation that cuts deeper than any harsh word. "But you know better. That ring was once a radiant emblem of a promise made before God and witnessed by hundreds amid a joyous celebration where laughter mingled with the fragrant aroma of jollof rice and succulent meat, where every smile was to share dreams and heartfelt commitment with the newlyweds. In that charged, sorrow-laden space, you feel not only the sting of personal betrayal, but also the collective sadness of countless promises shattered by deceit. Each broken vow, each empty gesture reverberates with the unspoken grief of those who believed in the beauty of true commitment. With a calm resolve, born of inner strength and the scars of past deceptions, you declare that real luxury is not measured by extravagant gestures or hollow words. True wealth lies in the integrity of our promises, in the honor of our commitments, and in the respect we show to those who entrust us with their hearts.